What do you want? Leave me be. I ain't in any mood to be friendly. You say you've heard of me? Captain Matt the Pirate? Aye, that's me. And you're a pirate captain as well, is that it? What? You've got nothing better to do than to bother a man who clearly wants to be left alone? Ah, so you've heard a rumor about my last voyage? But you want the story straight from the horse's mouth, is that it? You want all the bloody details? Well, I've already told my story to pirates aplenty, and nobody believes it. Aye, that's right. Gather round me, hearties, to hear old crazy Captain Matt spin your tale. But mark me words, this is no fantasy. Aye, you say you still want to hear it. Then order us another round. It was less than a fortnight ago. We set out from Maple Rock Port. It was meant to be a simple pleasure cruise down the coast. My wife and daughter were aboard. No malice or cursed intent on that voyage. A simple sailing venture for me family to enjoy the sunrise and the salty sea air. I tell you, they didn't deserve it. None of them. We were 4 days underway. On the morning of the 5th, me first mate wakes me up, says there's a mighty storm brewing on the horizon. Like any respectable pirate, I know the fastest and least populated trade wind routes. But when I made my way on deck, something felt unnatural. I didn't recognize the waters. Me helmsman had indeed been following our charted course through the night, but we were nowhere near our intended destination. How could that be, you say? I don't make any sense of it myself. But keep your interruptions to yourself, eh? Anyway, I knew if we sailed out into open water, there was no chance we'd run aground. So I charted a new course to steer clear of the storm and out to open sea. But there was something eldritch afoot that day. As soon as we cleared the storm, the winds died to a mere whisper. I could feel me crew on edge as we waded helplessly into the open ocean. But then me ship began to stir. Every plank, every rigging started to creak in fear. The waves beneath us began to churn. The winds returned, but started whirling and whisking our ship like a toy. She was out of my control. And then, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. It was the most foul, ungodly roar, raking against my ears. And 4 massive tentacles, thick as trees, shot to the surface and surrounded the whole ship. Unprepared as we were, there was no chance of fighting back. Within seconds, the Kraken had grabbed and flung me whole crew from deck as they screamed for mercy or begged to whatever god would take 'em. And the tentacles came back, slinking their way up the side of me ship again, preparing to shatter what was left. I heard the crack of the mast as the beast twisted it free. And as it came crashing down, I was separated from my beloved and my dear little girl. I too was thrown to the depths, but by some stroke of luck or cruel twist of fate, I found myself clinging desperately to a lone piece of driftwood. The sea claimed everything and everyone else. Only I was left alive. That monster stole everything from me. My darling loved the sea. That look in her eyes as the ocean wind flowed through her hair. And my little girl, she was just getting her sea legs. Bound to be a pirate like her old man. Being married to a pirate or having pirate blood in your veins shouldn't be a death sentence. I see incredulity in your eyes, but believe me, if I had another chance at that Kraken, revenge would be mine. What? You say you believe me? You want to help me get my revenge. Why would you do that? I see. You fancy making yourself a pirate legend, do you? Add Kraken Slayer to your title? That's why you sought me out. Well, my friend and fellow captain, it seems we are in agreement. If you shall provide a ship and a crew, come morning, I shall guide you back to those cursed waters, and that beast will pay for what it's done. A pirate never forgets a course once sailed, me hearty. We'll be approaching soon. Look, a storm be approaching. And you're sure your lot here can handle this? Your vessel here is impressively gunned, but your crew will need to be quick. Once that beast begins to flail, there's no telling where it'll strike next. I do advise having your cannons loaded and ready. Aye, this is it. Exactly as it happened before. I'm ready to send that fiend back to Davy Jones' locker. It's on us. Come on, you bloody squid. Look out! Come on, Kraken Slayer! Here, I've got you. I've got you. Never mind the gash on your head. You're gonna be just fine. I promise you'll be fine. I'm not losing anyone else. Bloody hell, the Kraken's done it again, hasn't it? Left us alive and killed everyone else. But we can make it back. We can. No, friend. Please, keep your eyes open. The bleeding isn't too bad. I promise we'll make it back. Just stay with me, please. I promise. Damn you, monster. Why me? Why won't you just let me die? I'm sorry. My love. My little girl. My friend. I'm sorry.